Namaste everyone, this is MSc first semester class of physical chemistry and today's topic is capillary action. Without capillary action, the water level in all tubes would be the same. Smaller diameter tubes have more relative surface area inside the tube, allowing capillary action to pull water up higher than in the larger diameter tubes. Capillary action is important for moving water around. It is defined as the movement of water within the spaces of a porous material due to the forces of adhesion, cohesion, and surface tension. Capillary action occurs because water is sticky thanks to the forces of cohesion and adhesion. Adhesion of water to the walls of a vessel will cause an upward force on the liquid at the edges and results in a meniscus which turns upward. The surface tension acts to hold the surface intact. Capillary action occurs when the adhesion to the walls is stronger than the cohesion forces between the liquid molecules. The height to which capillary action will take water in a uniform circular tubes is limited by surface tension and of course gravity. Not only does water tend to stick together in a drop, it sticks to glass, cloth, organic tissue, soil, and luckily to the fibers in the paper towel. Dip a paper towel in a glass of water and the water will climb onto the paper towel. In fact, it will keep going up to towel unit to the pull of gravity is too much for it to overcome. Now we discuss about the capillary action around us in everyday life. Plants and trees could not thrive without capillary action. Plants put down roots into the soil which are capable of carrying water from the soil up into the plant. Water which contains dissolved nutrients gets inside the roots and starts climbing up the plant tissues. Capillary action helps bring water up into the roots, but capillary action can only pull water up a small distance, after which it cannot overcome gravity to get water up to all the branches and leaves. The forces of adhesion and cohesion go to work in the plant's xylem to move water to the further leaf. Capillary action is also essential for the drainage of constantly produced tear fluids from the eyes to teeny diameter tubes, and lacriminal ducts are present in the inner corner of the eyelid. Their ducts secrete tears into the eyes. So now we discuss about a fountain pen, or maybe your parents or grandparents did. The ink moves from a reservoir in the body of the pen down to the tip and into the paper, and not just turning into a bulb. Of course, gravity is responsible for the ink moving downhill to the pen tip, but capillary action is needed to keep the ink following onto the paper. So this is about capillary action. Hope you understand. Thank you so much.